Detour Radio Show. That right there was Cannons with Someday Soon. And on the line right now, we got a guy that we've been playing here for a little bit, last couple of weeks anyway. And we will be playing this week too. We got my man Traxione on the phone. What's up, man?
How's it going?
All right, all right. So, explain to us, like, a lot of people aren't that familiar with dubstep. Like, I know what it is because I'm musically knowledgeable, but some of our hosts, like Maggie, has no idea what's going on. So
no idea. I never have any idea about anything that's going on. So Dale tells me all the time about how I live in a bubble, and it's pretty much true.
So explain to Maggie and our listeners what dubstep is. Like, if you can kind of like form it in an explanation.
All right, dubstep. It came from UK garage and grime. It's kind of, I mean, now anyone who listens to dubstep is also obviously listening to Skrillex and Flex P and them. But it originated. It's just kind of a cut time feel. Came from reggae-ish. So it's kind of, you got a kick on one, a snare on three, and then you get the, it's real focused on the sub bass, and then the wobbly stuff, so the wub, 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 that kind of stuff.
Okay. All right, yeah, I guess yeah. I mean, we were listening to some of your stuff, like, not the track that we got on here, we got the Butcher Shop that we're going to be playing. But, listening to a couple of the tracks on your SoundCloud, and, just kind of feeling it out and everything. You got a good sound, man. It sounds, real polished and everything. How long you been working on tracks and stuff?
Well, I've been producing dubstep for coming up on about a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I messed with other stuff before that, but it was always just kind of like a hobby.
Yeah.
I mean, dubstep was a hobby too until it kind of just took off for me, and I love it. I've had a ton of people supporting me, listening to my stuff, giving me some great feedback. And so in about a year and a half, I feel like I've come pretty far, and I really owe it to my listeners and anyone who's given me any kind of criticism. It hurt at the time to hear it, but it helped me in the long run.
Okay. Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. It's always good to grow and learn in your, in your field, to develop your talents and all that kind of stuff. So,
right.
Do you find, like, I was reading on your bio and stuff that you're in Texas and you're a college student at what Texas A&M?
That's correct. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Well, do you find that, like, a lot of a lot of the students there and stuff like that are able to hear your stuff, you getting pretty good positive feedback from them and everything?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's not the biggest scene at A&M, but there's a town just north of us called Bryan, and the scene there is actually pretty good.
Okay.
So I've gotten some great feedback there, so I really love it.
Okay, all right. Well, how do you there's I don't know is that I've ever seen anybody like do dubstep live aside from like I know a few different MCs that will like rap over dubstep tracks and stuff like that. Like, how would you like? There's like pretty much no way you could play out live, is there? Or is there?
I mean, they're the real creative acts who have very little pre-recorded, and then they just do a bunch of multi-tracking, Ableton, and other DAWs like that. But I think that's just incredible. There's an act here in Texas actually right now, or they're about to move down to Texas, called Secret Panda Society, and they do live stuff. So meaning they'll have one guy playing an instrumental track, and the other one will get on a drum set and actually do all the percussion. So I mean, different feels for different folks, but I kind of, if I were to play out live, I would just stick to the decks more than likely.
Okay, yeah, it would be more of a DJ kind of a thing.
Right.
Okay, all right, no, that makes sense. I can see that. Well, tell us a little bit about the track here that we're going to be playing, the Butcher Shop. Like, what's the vibe? What's the feel for that?
This one is real grime, and this is probably one of the more classic dubstep you can find. I think it actually has some kind of pretty clear wubs. It's not just like, the newer dubstep's kind of that nail in your ear sound. It's that real, it sounds just like a grind, like an industrial sound, but this one is more clean wubs. This is kind of the more classic dubstep. It's also, I gave this one away for free because it was so loaded with samples from the Saw movies. I mean, you hear a bunch of like swings and screams and saw sounds, and that, I mean, that's exactly what it sounds like. It's right out of Saw.
All right, dude. Well, thanks for coming on, man. We're going to hop right into your track, all right?
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right, this is Traxione with the Butcher Shop. Let's go.
No. Oh my God. Yeah.